Are you tired of dealing with color inconsistencies in your videos? Whether you are shooting with different cameras, working with challenging lighting, or trying to nail that perfect color grade in post, color accuracy can make or break your footage. That's where the color checker video from Xrite comes in. In this video, we'll show you how this simple tool can save you time, improve your color grading, and help you create professional quality video every time. The color checker video is a color reference chart designed specifically for video production. Unlike traditional color checkers, this tool is optimized for videographers, content creators, and filmmakers all together. This color chart has 2 rows of 6 chromatic color chips, both saturated and desaturated, specifically designed to align with color axis on the vector scope. And it has skin tones ranging from light to darker with subtle undertones to better reproduce accurate flesh tones. Also has large gray levels, and this is for your exposure. On the back of this chart, you have your white balance. The chart is compatible with major editing softwares. I'm using Davinci Resolve here. So why do you need color checker video? If you ever shot a video with inconsistent lighting or use multiple cameras, you know how difficult it is to match colors in post-production. Without a reference, you're left with color mismatch, unbalanced skin tones, or worse, spending hours in post trying to fix what could have been avoided in camera. With the color checker video, you get perfect color reference right from the moment you start shooting, giving you consistency across different shots, cameras, and lighting setups. Using the color checker video is easy. I'm using Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. It has the false color and it also have the in-camera white balance. If your camera doesn't have this, you can record the chart and you will do everything in post-production software. First, position the color checker in your scene, ideally in the same lighting conditions as your subject. I'm setting up my white balance on my camera. Once that is done, I can turn around to chromatic colors. Set the false color. Knowing that 18% middle gray is around green color, I can adjust my ND filter. If you don't have any filter, you can use your aperture. And also ensure that your glossy black is around near black detail loss. Record a small video to use in post-production software. In Davinci Resolve, you can import all the work and let the games begin. Okay, so there is multiple ways of dealing with your color output. I'll be using Davinci YRGB. Reason for this is because I want to take care of the color myself and not let Davinci Resolve take care of that. Okay, I will just go back. So in this note, I'm just going to be doing white balance in this one. The next one, I will be doing the exposure, so using my grayscale here. And then the third one, I'll be doing the colors and saturation using these chromatic colors here. Okay, without further ado, I'll just jump in and start doing this. So going back into the colors, I'll just pick up that for white balance. You can see I already white balanced my camera, and if it's offset, it's not a lot of offset, but I'll just pick one, and that's white balance. And then now next, I'm just going to be doing the exposure. And then in here, let me just go into waveform. Shift H to get into this mode. By the way, I'm using micro panel to do this. So you can do it with the mouse, but I'm just going to be doing it with the panel. Alright, so this is how I like to make my exposure. Okay, then you also have to disable that, and you can see now a lot of blacks are crushed, so I'm just going to go back a little bit, something like that. And that's my black. I like to keep them around 128 or 12% IRE. With that being said, then I can move into the colors now. So choosing the colors. something like that. Go into vector scope and you can see it here. So what I will do is I will push my saturation. So I'm using micro panel to push the saturation. I like to leave it around 70 to 80 saturation. And something that you have to make sure before you even push your saturation is your show 2x zoom is checked in, and then your skin tones, it's up to you if you want to check it in. And I also like to do this so that I can be able to see all these color chips. All right, I'm pushing it around 80. Okay, so I will park it right there. And then the next step is doing the colors. You can do it by coming up here and then hue as well as saturation. So I will do hue versus hue and then hue versus saturation. And bear with me here, I'm using Loop Deck Stream Controller here. So what happens is you can just click them one at a time, and just so that you don't mess them up, you can just change the values over here. I will go into that wave, hue versus saturation. My yellow color is a little bit off, so I'm just pushing it smaller. And green is way off. I'm just going to push it a little bit, something like that. And then cyan, push it more. And then green, it just went a little bit back. Then blue, push them all the way there. Magenta, I need to push it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm done with this. Now I can go back into hue versus hue. And then for my red color, just need to push it somewhere there. My magenta color, just somewhere there as well. Yellow color, just push it down. And then green color, push it down as well. This is something that you're going to keep doing back and forth. You can see green is a little bit far in that box, and then cyan, just a little bit, and then blue, let's push it up, and then go back again into saturation, and then for my blue, just dial it back a little, something like that, and then green as well, dial it a little bit back, and the rest of them are fine. Now we can disable the window, and then the whole color is applied to the whole footage. And if you check very well, you will see I have a chip, a different one. This one is for photo, and I have it here for a reason. It's because a couple of people will ask, can I use the photo color checker to do exactly what I've done here with the video color checker? And you see the colors, like the yellow color is way out, the blue is a little bit in there, magenta is off, the red is off, green is almost there, cyan is way off as well. And that's the reason why you can't use this chart for video, especially if you want to export your work in Rec 709. This is the second method of using the color checker in Davinci Resolve. And second thing that I have to do is to just change from Davinci YRGB to Davinci YRGB color managed. Do the white balance, pick that, choose any specific location, okay. In the next node, we just want to go into the color match, change the color chart to the one that we are using here, which is Xrite Color Checker Video. Once that is done, I can come up here, choose color chart, position the points up until all the chips are inside the boxes. Now that all the color chips are inside their own boxes, I can press match. And the reason for this is because Davinci Resolve already know the raw footage that I'm bringing in, which is B-raw. So I'll just press match, and Davinci Resolve automatically does that for me. On the left-hand side is what I've done manually, and then on the right-hand side is what Davinci Resolve done automatically.
Sonic Sounds by Elson Blues.
I know you envy envy my style, you gotta level
So,
up.
what makes the Color Checker video an absolute game changer for video creators? Here is the top benefits. Time saving. By using the Color Checker video, you cut down on the time spent fixing color inconsistencies in post. The colors is already spot on, meaning less work for you later. Consistency across multiple shots. Whether you are shooting with different cameras or under changing lighting, the Color Checker ensures that your footage looks seamlessly with accurate colors every time. And finally, professional results. Having consistent, accurate color isn't just a convenience, it's a professional standard. The Color Checker video ensures that your video looks polished and ready for broadcasting and streaming platforms. Whether you're a professional videographer, a YouTuber, or just starting out, a Color Checker video is a must-have tool to streamline your workflow and guarantee accurate, vibrant colors every time you shoot. If you like this video, make sure you check this video next. See you later, alligators.
I know you envy my style, you gotta level up. I know you wanna be me, but you gotta level up. If niggas be acting like bitches, then tell them to man up. If bitches be talking about me, tell them to shut up.